High in the Andes Mountains, perched on a ridge that seems to defy gravity, lies a city of stone so precisely crafted that even today, modern engineers struggle to explain how it was built. This is Machu Picchu, a masterpiece of Inca engineering that has stood the test of time for over 500 years. But Machu Picchu is just the beginning. The Inca civilization, without the use of wheels, iron tools, or even a written language, achieved feats of engineering that continue to baffle scientists and historians alike. From massive stone fortresses that fit together like a puzzle to intricate water systems that still function today, the Incas left behind a legacy of innovation and mystery. In this video, we'll explore 25 of their most astonishing engineering marvels, structures and systems so advanced, they seem to defy the very limits of what we thought was possible. How did they do it? What secrets are still hidden within these ancient stones? And why do their achievements continue to challenge our understanding of history and science? Stay with us as we uncover the incredible ingenuity of the Inca Empire and prepare to be amazed by the wonders they left behind. Now, let's take a closer look at the crown jewel of Inca engineering, Machu Picchu. Nestled high in the Andes, this ancient city is a testament to the Incas' unparalleled skill and ingenuity. What makes Machu Picchu truly remarkable is its precise stonework. The stones here are cut so perfectly that not even a blade of grass can fit between them. No mortar was used, yet the structures have withstood centuries of earthquakes and harsh weather. How did they achieve such precision without modern tools? Theories suggest the Incas used a combination of simple tools like bronze chisels, stone hammers, and an incredible amount of patience and skill. But even with these tools, the level of accuracy remains a mystery that continues to puzzle experts today. But Machu Picchu isn't just about stonework. The Incas also mastered the art of terraced agriculture. The steep slopes of the mountain were transformed into fertile farmland using a series of terraces. These terraces not only prevented soil erosion but also created microclimates, allowing the Incas to grow a variety of crops at different altitudes. It's a system so effective that it's still studied by modern agricultural scientists. And then there's the drainage system. Machu Picchu receives heavy rainfall, yet the city never floods. The Incas designed an intricate network of channels and drains that redirected water away from the structures, ensuring the city remained dry and stable. This level of hydraulic engineering, especially on a mountain ridge, is something modern engineers still marvel at. How did they plan and execute such a complex system without the technology we have today? The answer remains one of the many mysteries of Machu Picchu. From its gravity-defying location to its flawless construction, Machu Picchu stands as a shining example of Inca brilliance. But this is just the first of many marvels we'll explore. Next, we'll uncover the secrets of Sacsayhuamán, a fortress so massive and precise, it's hard to believe it was built by human hands. Stay with us as we continue this journey through the incredible world of Inca engineering. Moving from the breathtaking heights of Machu Picchu, we now turn our attention to another marvel of Inca engineering, Sacsayhuamán. This colossal fortress, perched above the city of Cusco, is a sight to behold. Its most striking feature, the massive stone blocks that make up its walls. Some of these stones weigh over 100 tons, yet they are fitted together with such precision that not even a sheet of paper can slide between them. The sheer size and perfection of these stones leave modern engineers scratching their heads. How did the Incas, without the use of wheels or iron tools, manage to transport and shape these enormous blocks? Theories range from the use of ramps and levers to the idea that the stones were softened using plant acids, but the truth remains elusive. The purpose of Sacsayhuamán is another mystery that has sparked debate among historians and archaeologists. While its imposing walls and strategic location suggest it was a military fortress designed to protect Cusco from invaders, others believe it served a more ceremonial role. The zigzagging walls, some say, resemble the teeth of a puma, a sacred animal in Inca culture, symbolizing strength and protection. Could Sacsayhuamán have been a place of worship or a site for important rituals? The answer may lie somewhere in between, as the Incas often blended practicality with spirituality in their architecture. What's even more fascinating is the scale of the labor involved. Thousands of workers would have been needed to quarry, transport, and assemble these stones. The coordination and planning required for such a feat are staggering, especially considering the lack of written records or blueprints. It's a testament to the Incas' organizational skills and their ability to mobilize large groups of people for a common goal. As we stand before the towering walls of Sacsayhuamán, it's impossible not to feel a sense of awe. This fortress, with its blend of strength and artistry, is a reminder of the Incas' extraordinary capabilities. But our journey through their engineering marvels is far from over. Next, we'll explore Ollantaytambo, a site that showcases the Incas' mastery of both stone and water. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets of this ancient civilization. Now, let's journey from the towering walls of Sacsayhuamán to the equally impressive ruins of Ollantaytambo. Nestled in the sacred valley, this site is a masterpiece of Inca engineering, blending functionality with breathtaking beauty. What makes Ollantaytambo stand out are its massive stone terraces, carved into the steep mountainside like giant steps. These terraces weren't just for show, they were a practical solution to the challenges of farming on such rugged terrain. By creating flat surfaces on the slopes, the Incas could cultivate crops like maize and potatoes, ensuring food security for their people. But the terraces are only part of the story. Ollantaytambo is also home to an intricate network of water channels, showcasing the Incas' advanced understanding of hydraulics. These channels, carved with remarkable precision, directed water from nearby rivers to the terraces and beyond. The system was so well designed that it could control the flow of water, preventing erosion and ensuring that every field received the right amount of moisture. Even today, some of these channels are still in use, a testament to the durability of Inca engineering. Building such a complex in such a challenging environment was no small feat. The steep terrain meant that every stone had to be quarried, transported, and placed with incredible care. Some of the stones used in Ollantaytambo weigh several tons, yet they were moved up the mountainside without the use of wheels or draft animals. How did the Incas achieve this? One theory suggests they used a combination of ramps, levers, and sheer manpower, but the exact methods remain a mystery. What's clear is that the Incas had an extraordinary ability to adapt to their environment, turning obstacles into opportunities. Ollantaytambo also served as a strategic stronghold, offering both protection and a commanding view of the valley. Its location made it a key defensive site during the Spanish conquest, and the ruins still bear the marks of that turbulent history. Yet, beyond its military significance, Ollantaytambo was also a place of worship and ceremony. The Temple of the Sun, with its massive stone blocks, is a highlight of the site, showcasing the Incas' skill in both engineering and artistry. As we explore Ollantaytambo, it's impossible not to marvel at the ingenuity of its creators. This site is a perfect example of how the Incas combined practicality with spirituality, creating structures that were both functional and deeply meaningful. But our exploration of Inca engineering doesn't end here. Next, we'll uncover the secrets of Moray, a site that reveals the Incas' innovative approach to agriculture. Stay with us as we continue to unravel the mysteries of this ancient civilization. Now, let's shift our focus from the towering terraces of Ollantaytambo to the enigmatic circular depressions of Moray. This site, often referred to as an ancient agricultural laboratory, is unlike anything else in the Inca Empire. Picture a series of massive, concentric terraces carved into the earth, resembling a natural amphitheater. But these terraces weren't built for performances. They were designed for something far more revolutionary: crop experimentation. What makes Moray truly fascinating is its unique microclimate system. Each terrace sits at a slightly different elevation, creating distinct temperature zones. The temperature difference between the top and bottom terraces can be as much as 15 degrees Celsius or 27 degrees Fahrenheit. This ingenious design allowed the Incas to simulate various growing conditions, essentially creating a controlled environment for testing crops. Imagine being able to grow maize, quinoa, or potatoes in conditions mimicking different altitudes and climates, all within a single site. This level of agricultural innovation was centuries ahead of its time. The Incas used Moray to determine which crops would thrive in specific regions of their vast empire. By observing how plants responded to different temperatures and soil conditions, they could optimize their farming practices and ensure food security across diverse landscapes. This wasn't just about survival, it was about mastery. The Incas' ability to manipulate and understand microclimates speaks to their deep connection with the natural world and their relentless pursuit of knowledge. But how did they achieve such precision? The terraces were carefully constructed with layers of soil and drainage systems to prevent waterlogging, ensuring that each level maintained its unique conditions. The circular design also played a role, as it maximized exposure to sunlight while minimizing wind interference. Every detail was meticulously planned, showcasing the Incas' unparalleled engineering and agricultural expertise. Moray isn't just a testament to Inca ingenuity, it's a reminder of their forward-thinking approach to problem-solving. They didn't just adapt to their environment, they harnessed it, turning challenges into opportunities for innovation. As we marvel at these circular terraces, it's clear that the Incas were not only master builders but also pioneers of agricultural science. From the agricultural wonders of Moray, our journey takes us next to Kenko, a site shrouded in mystery and spiritual significance. Here, the Incas' engineering prowess takes on a more ceremonial tone as we explore the intricate rock carvings and underground chambers that continue to puzzle archaeologists to this day. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets of this extraordinary civilization. Now, let's step into the shadows of Kenko, a site that feels more like a portal to another world than a mere archaeological wonder. Nestled in the hills above Cusco, Kenko is a labyrinth of rock carvings, tunnels, and chambers that defy easy explanation. Unlike the agricultural precision of Moray, Kenko's purpose is steeped in mystery, with many believing it served as a sacred ceremonial site for the Incas. At first glance, the massive limestone outcrop at Kenko is striking, but it's the intricate carvings that truly captivate. The rock is adorned with zigzagging channels, spirals, and niches, all meticulously carved into the stone. These designs aren't random, they're thought to have held deep spiritual significance, possibly representing the flow of water, the cycles of life, or even celestial patterns. The precision of these carvings is astonishing, especially considering the tools available to the Incas. Without metal chisels or modern machinery, they managed to transform solid rock into a canvas of sacred art. One of the most intriguing features of Kenko is its underground chamber, accessed through a narrow passage carved directly into the rock. Inside, the space feels otherworldly, with walls that seem to pulse with the energy of centuries-old rituals. Some archaeologists believe this chamber was used for ceremonies related to fertility or the worship of Pachamama, the Inca earth goddess. Others suggest it may have served as an astronomical observatory, with the carvings aligning to celestial events like solstices or equinoxes. Whatever its purpose, the chamber's construction required not only engineering skill, but also a profound understanding of the spiritual and natural worlds. The Incas' ability to carve such intricate designs into solid rock speaks volumes about their craftsmanship and patience. They likely used stone tools and abrasives, slowly shaping the rock over years, if not decades. The process would have demanded not only technical expertise but also a deep reverence for the stone itself, which was considered a living entity in Inca cosmology. This blend of engineering and spirituality is what makes Kenko so unique. It's a place where the physical and the metaphysical converge. As we explore Kenko, it's impossible not to feel a sense of awe at the Incas' ability to transform raw stone into a site of such profound significance. Whether it was a place of worship, a celestial observatory, or something else entirely, Kenko stands as a testament to their ingenuity and their deep connection to the world around them. From the enigmatic carvings of Kenko, our journey now takes us to the terraced hillsides of Pisac, where the Incas' mastery of both agriculture and architecture reaches new heights. Stay with us as we uncover the secrets of this breathtaking site. Now, let's ascend to the terraced hillsides of Pisac, a site that showcases the Incas' unparalleled ability to blend practicality with artistry. Perched high above the sacred valley, Pisac is a marvel of both agricultural ingenuity and architectural brilliance. Its sweeping terraces cascade down the mountainside like giant steps, creating a landscape that is as functional as it is breathtaking. The terraces of Pisac are a testament to the Incas' mastery of farming in challenging environments. Built on steep slopes, these terraces were designed to prevent soil erosion, maximize arable land, and control water flow. Each level was carefully constructed with retaining walls made of precisely cut stones, fitted together without mortar. This technique not only provided stability but also allowed for efficient drainage, ensuring that crops thrived even in the unpredictable Andean climate. The result was a highly productive agricultural system that could support a large population, even in such rugged terrain. But Pisac is more than just a feat of agricultural engineering. It's also a place of deep spiritual significance. At the top of the terraces lies a complex of temples and ceremonial structures, including the Temple of the Sun, which is believed to have been used for astronomical observations and religious rituals. The Incas' reverence for the natural world is evident in the way they integrated their architecture with the landscape. The terraces, temples, and plazas are all aligned with the surrounding mountains and celestial events, creating a harmonious connection between the earth and the heavens. One of the most striking features of Pisac is its intricate stonework. The precision with which the stones were cut and fitted together is nothing short of extraordinary. Unlike the massive blocks seen at Sacsayhuamán, the stones at Pisac are smaller but no less impressive. They were shaped to fit together so tightly that not even a blade of grass could slip between them. This level of craftsmanship not only added to the durability of the structures, but also gave them a sense of elegance and beauty. The Incas' ability to create such a harmonious blend of functionality and beauty is what makes Pisac truly remarkable. It's a place where the practical needs of agriculture and the spiritual aspirations of a civilization come together in perfect balance. As we walk among the terraces and temples, it's impossible not to marvel at the ingenuity and vision of the people who built this extraordinary site. From the terraced splendor of Pisac, our journey now takes us to the hydraulic wonders of Tipón, where the Incas' mastery of water engineering takes center stage. Stay with us as we explore this incredible site and uncover the secrets of its ancient fountains and channels. Now, let's turn our attention to the hydraulic marvels of Tipón, a site that stands as a testament to the Incas' extraordinary skill in water engineering. Nestled in the lush highlands of Peru, Tipón is a breathtaking example of how the Incas harnessed the power of water to create a system that was both functional and beautiful. Here, water wasn't just a resource, it was a central element of their design, reflecting their deep understanding of nature and their ability to manipulate it with precision. At the heart of Tipón lies an intricate network of canals, fountains, and terraces that showcase the Incas' mastery of hydraulics. The site's most striking feature is its series of cascading water channels which flow gracefully down the terraced hillsides. These channels were designed with such precision that they still function perfectly today, centuries after their construction. The water flows smoothly from one level to the next, demonstrating the Incas' ability to control and direct water with remarkable accuracy. This wasn't just about irrigation, it was about creating a harmonious relationship between water, land, and people. One of the most impressive aspects of Tipón is its gravity-fed water system. The Incas used the natural slope of the terrain to their advantage, allowing water to flow effortlessly through the channels without the need for pumps or modern machinery. This system not only provided a reliable water supply for agriculture, but also created a series of stunning fountains that added an element of beauty to the site. These fountains, with their carefully carved stone basins, were more than just practical. They were a celebration of water's life-giving properties. The terraces at Tipón are another highlight of the site's engineering. Built to maximize agricultural productivity, these terraces were designed with a sophisticated drainage system that prevented flooding and soil erosion. Each terrace was equipped with small outlets that allowed excess water to flow into the channels below, ensuring that the soil remained fertile and the crops thrived. This combination of form and function is a hallmark of Inca engineering, showcasing their ability to create structures that were both practical and aesthetically pleasing. But Tipón wasn't just about water management, it was also a place of spiritual significance. The Incas believed that water was a sacred element, and the fountains and channels at Tipón were likely used in religious ceremonies. The site's layout, with its carefully aligned terraces and water features, reflects the Incas' reverence for the natural world and their belief in the interconnectedness of all things. Walking through Tipón, it's easy to see why this site was so important to them. It's a place where engineering and spirituality come together in perfect harmony. As we explore the wonders of Tipón, it's impossible not to be amazed by the ingenuity of the Inca engineers. Their ability to create such a complex and efficient water system, using only the tools and knowledge available to them, is a testament to their brilliance. Tipón is more than just an engineering marvel, it's a reminder of how the Incas saw the world, and how they used their skills to shape it in ways that continue to inspire us today. From the flowing waters of Tipón, our journey now takes us to the remote and enigmatic site of Choqquequirau, often referred to as the sister city of Machu Picchu. Join us as we uncover the secrets of this hidden gem and explore its terraces, plazas, and water channels. Now, let's venture into the rugged wilderness to uncover the secrets of Choqquequirau, often called the sister city of Machu Picchu. Perched high in the Andes, this remote site is a marvel of Inca engineering, hidden away in a landscape that seems almost untouched by time. Unlike the more accessible Machu Picchu, Choqquequirau remains shrouded in mystery, its isolation adding to its allure and raising questions about its purpose and the challenges the Incas faced in building it. Choqquequirau's terraces are among its most striking features, cascading down steep mountain slopes in a series of perfectly aligned steps. These terraces were not only designed for agriculture, but also to stabilize the terrain, preventing landslides and erosion in this challenging environment. The precision with which they were constructed is astounding, especially considering the remote location and the lack of modern tools. Each terrace was carefully leveled and reinforced with stone walls, showcasing the Incas' ability to adapt their engineering techniques to even the most difficult landscapes. The plazas at Choqquequirau are another testament to the Incas' architectural genius. These open spaces, surrounded by ceremonial buildings and residential structures, were likely used for gatherings, rituals, and administrative purposes. The layout of the plazas reflects the Incas' deep understanding of urban planning, with each structure positioned to align with the natural contours of the land. The harmony between the built environment and the surrounding mountains is a hallmark of Inca design, blending functionality with a profound respect for nature. Water management was also a key feature of Choqquequirao, as evidenced by its intricate network of channels and fountains. Like at Tipón, the Incas used gravity-fed systems to direct water through the site, ensuring a reliable supply for both daily use and agricultural needs. The channels were carved with such precision that they still function today, a testament to the durability of Inca engineering. These water features not only served practical purposes but also held spiritual significance, reflecting the Incas' belief in the sacredness of water. Building Choqquequirao in such a remote location would have been an immense challenge. The site is located on a ridge high above the Apurimac River, accessible only by a grueling trek through dense forests and steep terrain. Transporting materials to this isolated location would have required incredible effort and ingenuity, yet the Incas managed to create a city that rivals Machu Picchu in its complexity and beauty. Theories about Choqquequirao's purpose range from a royal estate to a ceremonial center or even a refuge during times of conflict. Its strategic location, overlooking the river and surrounded by mountains, suggests it may have served multiple roles, blending practicality with spiritual significance. As we explore Choqquequirao, it's impossible not to marvel at the determination and skill of the Inca engineers. Their ability to create such a sophisticated site in such a remote and challenging environment is a testament to their ingenuity and resilience. Choqquequirao stands as a reminder of the Incas' deep connection to their land and their ability to shape it in ways that continue to inspire awe centuries later. From the hidden terraces of Choqquequirao, our journey now takes us to the heart of the Inca Empire, where we'll explore the golden splendor of Coricancha, the Temple of the Sun. Join us as we uncover the secrets of this sacred space and the engineering marvels that made it a center of Inca spirituality and power. Now, let's step into the heart of the Inca Empire, where the golden glow of Coricancha, the Temple of the Sun, once illuminated the city of Cusco. This sacred site was not just a place of worship but a masterpiece of Inca engineering and a testament to their deep connection with the cosmos. Known as the most important temple in the empire, Coricancha was a dazzling display of wealth, spirituality, and architectural brilliance. The temple's walls were once covered in sheets of gold, a material the Incas revered as the sweat of the sun. This golden exterior reflected the sunlight, creating a radiant effect that symbolized the sun god Inti's presence. The precision of the stonework is equally breathtaking. Massive blocks of andesite were cut and fitted together with such accuracy that not even a blade of grass could slip between them. This technique, known as ashlar masonry, not only showcased the Incas' skill but also ensured the temple's stability in a region prone to earthquakes. The walls of Coricancha have withstood centuries of seismic activity, a testament to the ingenuity of its builders. Coricancha's design was deeply tied to the movements of the heavens. The temple was aligned with celestial events such as the solstices and equinoxes, allowing sunlight to illuminate specific areas during these key moments. For example, during the winter solstice, the sun's rays would enter the temple at a precise angle, bathing the sacred spaces in light. This alignment wasn't just symbolic. It reflected the Incas' advanced understanding of astronomy and their belief that the sun governed the cycles of life and agriculture. The temple served as both a spiritual and scientific center, where priests observed the skies and guided the empire's agricultural calendar. The engineering behind Coricancha extended beyond its walls. The temple complex included courtyards, gardens, and smaller shrines dedicated to other deities, all arranged in a harmonious layout that mirrored the Inca worldview. Water channels and fountains were integrated into the design, symbolizing the life-giving power of water and its connection to the sun. These features were not only functional but also carried deep spiritual meaning, reinforcing the temple's role as a bridge between the earthly and the divine. Coricancha's construction required not only technical expertise but also a profound understanding of the natural world. The Incas sourced their materials from distant quarries, transporting massive stone blocks across challenging terrain. The labor and coordination involved in building such a structure were immense, yet the result was a temple that stood as a symbol of the empire's power and devotion. Even after the Spanish conquest, when much of the gold was stripped away and the temple was partially dismantled, the remaining stonework continues to inspire awe, a silent witness to the Incas' unparalleled craftsmanship. As we leave the golden splendor of Coricancha, our journey takes us to the water temple of Tambamache, where the Incas' mastery of hydraulics and their reverence for water come to life. Join us as we explore this serene site and uncover the secrets of its fountains and aqueducts. Now, let's journey to the tranquil waters of Tambamache, a site that showcases the Incas' remarkable ability to harmonize engineering with nature. Known as the Bath of the Inca, Tambamache is a testament to their mastery of hydraulics and their deep reverence for water. Nestled in the hills just outside Cusco, this serene complex is a marvel of precision and purpose, offering a glimpse into the spiritual and practical significance of water in Inca culture. At the heart of Tambamache are its intricate aqueducts and fountains, which still flow with crystal-clear water centuries after their construction. The Incas designed these water features with extraordinary precision, using gravity-fed systems to ensure a steady and controlled flow. The fountains, carved from stone, are arranged in tiers, with water cascading from one level to the next in a mesmerizing display of engineering ingenuity. The sound of flowing water adds to the site's peaceful atmosphere, creating a space that feels both functional and sacred. Theories about Tambamache's purpose are as varied as they are fascinating. Some scholars believe it served as a spa or retreat for the Inca elite, a place where rulers could relax and rejuvenate amidst the natural beauty of the Andes. The site's secluded location and the soothing presence of water support this idea, suggesting it was a sanctuary for the privileged few. Others argue that Tambamache was a site of water worship, dedicated to honoring the life-giving properties of this essential resource. Water was central to Inca spirituality, seen as a sacred element that connected the physical and spiritual worlds. The fountains and channels at Tambamache may have been used in rituals to honor water deities, ensuring the empire's prosperity and fertility. What makes Tambamache particularly remarkable is the Incas' ability to integrate their engineering skills with the natural landscape. The aqueducts were carefully designed to follow the contours of the terrain, blending seamlessly with the surrounding hills and valleys. This approach not only minimized disruption to the environment, but also enhanced the site's aesthetic and spiritual appeal. The Incas understood that water was more than just a practical resource. It was a symbol of life, purity, and divine power. Tambamache embodies this philosophy, combining functionality with profound spiritual meaning. As we explore the fountains and aqueducts of Tambamache, it's impossible not to marvel at the Incas' ability to create such enduring works of art and engineering. The site stands as a reminder of their deep connection to the natural world and their skill in harnessing its resources. Whether it was a retreat for the elite or a place of worship, Tambamache continues to inspire awe, its waters flowing as a timeless tribute to Inca ingenuity. From the serene waters of Tambamache, our journey now takes us to the strategic heights of Pucapucara, the red fortress that guarded the approaches to Cusco. Join us as we uncover the secrets of this enigmatic site and its role in the Inca road system. Leaving the tranquil waters of Tambamache behind, we now ascend to the rugged heights of Pucapucara, a striking red fortress that stands as a testament to the Inca's strategic brilliance. Perched on a hill overlooking the valley, Pucapucara, which means red fortress in Quechua, earned its name from the reddish hue of its stones which glow vividly at sunset. This site was not just a military stronghold but also a key part of the Inca road system, serving as a checkpoint and resting place for travelers and armies alike. The strategic location of Pucapucara is one of its most remarkable features, Positioned along the route to Cusco, the heart of the Inca Empire, it provided a commanding view of the surrounding landscape. This vantage point allowed the Incas to monitor and control movement along the roads, ensuring the safety of travelers and the security of the empire. The fortress's elevated position also made it an ideal defensive structure, offering protection against potential invaders. Its walls and watchtowers, built with precision and durability, showcase the Incas' advanced engineering skills and their ability to adapt to challenging terrain. The construction of Puca is a marvel in itself. The fortress was built using large stone blocks, carefully fitted together without mortar, a technique seen in many Inca structures. The walls were designed to withstand both natural elements and human conflict, demonstrating the Incas' understanding of structural stability. Watchtowers were strategically placed to provide clear lines of sight, allowing guards to spot approaching threats from miles away. The layout of the fortress reflects a deep knowledge of military strategy, with narrow entrances and winding pathways designed to confuse and slow down any potential attackers. Beyond its military function, Puca played a vital role in the Inca road system, one of the most extensive and sophisticated transportation networks of its time. The roads connected distant parts of the empire, facilitating trade, communication, and the movement of troops. Puca served as a way station, offering shelter and supplies to those traveling along these routes. Its proximity to Tambamache suggests it may have also been a place of rest and preparation for those visiting the sacred water site, blending practicality with spiritual significance. What makes Puca particularly fascinating is its dual purpose as both a defensive structure and a hub of activity. The fortress was not just a place of war, but also a center of life where soldiers, travelers, and officials interacted. Its design reflects the Incas' ability to balance functionality with aesthetics, creating a structure that was both imposing and harmonious with its surroundings. The reddish stones quarried from nearby hills give the fortress a unique character, blending seamlessly with the natural landscape. As we explore the walls and watchtowers of Puca, we gain a deeper appreciation for the Incas' ingenuity and their ability to create structures that served multiple purposes. This fortress stands as a reminder of their strategic vision and their mastery of engineering, ensuring the empire's stability and connectivity. From the heights of Puca, our journey now takes us to the vast network of Inca roads, a marvel of engineering that spanned thousands of miles and connected an empire. Join us as we uncover the secrets of this incredible transportation system and its enduring legacy. From the strategic heights of Puca, we now turn our attention to one of the most extraordinary achievements of the Inca Empire, its vast network of roads. Stretching over 25,000 miles, this intricate system connected every corner of the empire, from the towering Andes to the dense Amazon rainforest and the arid coastal deserts. These roads were not just pathways but lifelines, enabling the Incas to maintain control, facilitate trade, and ensure communication across their sprawling territory. Building such a network was no small feat. The Incas faced immense challenges, from the rugged terrain of the Andes to the unpredictable climates of the jungles and deserts. Yet they overcame these obstacles with remarkable ingenuity. In the mountains, they carved steps into steep slopes and built suspension bridges to cross deep ravines. In the deserts, they laid out roads that avoided shifting sands, while in the jungles, they cleared paths through dense vegetation. Each road was tailored to its environment, showcasing the Incas' deep understanding of their diverse landscape. The roads were more than just functional, they were a testament to the empire's unity and organization. Major highways like the Quhapacñan or Royal Road ran from the capital of Cusco to distant provinces, linking cities, temples, and military outposts. Along these routes, way stations known as tambos provided rest and supplies for travelers, while chasquis or relay runners carried messages across the empire with astonishing speed. This system allowed the Incas to govern effectively, even in the most remote regions. What makes the Inca roads truly remarkable is their durability. Many sections still exist today, centuries after their construction, a testament to the Incas' engineering prowess. The roads were built with precision, using stone paving in mountainous areas and compacted earth in flatter regions. Drainage systems were incorporated to prevent erosion, and retaining walls were constructed to stabilize steep slopes. These features ensured the roads could withstand the test of time and the harsh conditions of the Andes. The roads also played a crucial role in the empire's cultural and spiritual life. They connected sacred sites, allowing pilgrims to travel to temples and shrines. Festivals and ceremonies often involved processions along these routes, reinforcing the connection between the people and their gods. The roads were not just physical pathways, but symbols of the empire's cohesion and its relationship with the natural and spiritual world. As we reflect on the Inca road system, we are reminded of the empire's ability to unite diverse landscapes and peoples under a single vision. These roads were more than engineering marvels. They were the arteries of an empire pulsing with the lifeblood of trade, communication, and culture. From the heights of the Andes to the depths of the jungle, the Inca roads stand as a testament to human ingenuity and the power of connection. Next, we'll explore another marvel of Inca engineering, their ingenious suspension bridges which allowed them to conquer even the most treacherous terrains. Now let's step onto one of the most daring feats of Inca engineering, their suspension bridges. These remarkable structures, crafted entirely from woven grass, were not just functional crossings but masterpieces of ingenuity that allowed the Incas to conquer some of the most treacherous terrains in the Andes. Imagine standing on a bridge suspended hundreds of feet above a roaring river, its floor swaying gently with each step. For the Incas, this was not just a crossing, it was a testament to their ability to adapt and thrive in the face of nature's challenges. The construction of these bridges was a marvel in itself. Using nothing but iku grass, a hardy plant native to the high Andes, the Incas waved thick ropes that formed the bridge's cables. These ropes were then anchored to massive stone abutments on either side of a canyon or ravine. The floor of the bridge was made from smaller ropes and wooden planks, creating a narrow but sturdy pathway. What's astonishing is that these bridges could span distances of over 100 feet, connecting communities and trade routes that would otherwise be isolated. But building these bridges was only half the challenge. Maintaining them required constant effort. Each year, local communities would come together to rebuild the bridges, a tradition that ensured their safety and functionality. The old ropes were replaced with fresh ones, and the entire structure was reinforced. This annual renewal was not just practical but also symbolic, reflecting the Incas' deep connection to their environment and their commitment to collective effort. The suspension bridges were more than just engineering feats, they were lifelines. They allowed the Incas to traverse deep gorges and raging rivers, connecting remote villages to the empire's vast road network. Without these bridges, the Inca road system would have been incomplete, leaving entire regions cut off from trade, communication, and military support. The bridges also played a role in the empire's spiritual life, as they were often associated with sacred sites and rituals, further emphasizing their importance in Inca culture. What makes these bridges truly extraordinary is their resilience. Despite being made from organic materials, they withstood the test of time and the harsh conditions of the Andes. Their design was so effective that some of the techniques used by the Incas are still studied by modern engineers today. These bridges remind us that innovation doesn't always require advanced technology. Sometimes it's about understanding the materials at hand and using them in ingenious ways. As we marvel at the Inca suspension bridges, we're reminded of the empire's ability to turn obstacles into opportunities. These bridges were not just crossings, they were symbols of connection, unity, and the relentless spirit of the Inca people. Next, we'll explore another incredible achievement of Inca engineering, their agricultural terraces which transformed steep mountain slopes into fertile fields. Now let's turn our attention to one of the most transformative innovations of the Inca Empire, their agricultural terraces. These sprawling, stepped fields carved into the steep slopes of the Andes are a testament to the Incas' ability to harness their environment in extraordinary ways. Far from being mere farming plots, these terraces were a sophisticated solution to one of the most challenging landscapes on Earth. The Andes Mountains, with their rugged terrain and unpredictable weather, might seem like an unlikely place for agriculture. Yet the Incas saw potential where others saw obstacles. By creating terraces, they effectively turned vertical cliffs into fertile farmland. These terraces, known as Andines, were built by cutting into the mountainside and constructing stone-retaining walls. These walls not only prevented soil erosion but also created flat surfaces where crops could thrive. The result was a series of cascading fields that seemed to defy gravity, stretching up the mountainsides like giant staircases. But the genius of the Inca terraces didn't stop at their construction. The Incas developed advanced irrigation systems to ensure that water reached every level of these terraces. They built canals and aqueducts that channeled water from nearby rivers and springs, distributing it evenly across the fields. This careful management of water was crucial in a region where rainfall could be scarce or unpredictable. The terraces also featured drainage systems to prevent waterlogging, ensuring that crops had the perfect balance of moisture. Soil management was another key aspect of their success. The Incas understood the importance of fertile soil and used innovative techniques to enrich it. They transported nutrient-rich soil from lower valleys to the terraces and employed crop rotation to maintain soil health. By alternating crops like maize, potatoes, and quinoa, they prevented soil depletion and maximized yields. This level of agricultural sophistication allowed the Incas to sustain a large population in an otherwise inhospitable environment. The terraces were more than just a practical solution. They were a reflection of the Incas' deep connection to their land. Each terrace was carefully designed to align with the natural contours of the mountains, creating a harmonious blend of human ingenuity and natural beauty. These fields not only fed the empire but also symbolized the Incas' ability to adapt and thrive in harmony with their environment. What's truly remarkable is that many of these terraces are still in use today, centuries after they were first built. Modern farmers in the Andes continue to cultivate crops on these ancient fields, a testament to their enduring effectiveness. The Inca terraces remind us that sustainable agriculture isn't a modern concept. It's a practice that has been perfected over generations. As we marvel at these terraces, we're reminded of the Incas' ability to turn challenges into opportunities. Their agricultural innovations not only sustained their empire but also left a lasting legacy that continues to inspire. Next, we'll explore another ingenious creation of the Inca Empire, their storehouses or colcas, which played a vital role in supporting their vast population. Now let's shift our focus to another remarkable feat of Inca engineering, their storehouses known as colcas. These structures, often perched high on mountain slopes, were far more than simple storage facilities. They were a critical component of the Inca Empire's ability to sustain its vast population, even in the face of unpredictable weather and challenging terrain. The colcas were strategically placed at high altitudes where cooler temperatures and strong winds created natural refrigeration. This ingenious location choice allowed the Incas to preserve food for years, ensuring a steady supply during times of scarcity. The design of these storehouses was equally impressive. Built with stone walls and thatched roofs, they were carefully engineered to regulate temperature and humidity. Small ventilation holes allowed air to circulate, preventing spoilage, while the thick stone walls insulated the interior, keeping it cool even in warmer weather. Inside, the colcas were organized with precision. Grains, potatoes, quinoa, and other staples were stored in large quantities, often in woven baskets or ceramic jars. The Incas also preserved meat and fish by drying or freezing them in the cold mountain air. This meticulous approach to food storage was essential for supporting the empire's population, which numbered in the millions. By stockpiling surplus crops during abundant harvests, the Incas could distribute food during droughts, wars, or other emergencies, ensuring stability across their vast territory. The scale of the Colca's network was staggering. Thousands of these storehouses were scattered throughout the empire, often located near major agricultural centers or along key trade routes. This decentralized system allowed the Incas to efficiently manage resources and respond quickly to local needs. It also reflected their deep understanding of logistics and resource management, skills that were crucial for maintaining control over such a large and diverse empire. What's particularly fascinating is how the Colcas demonstrate the Incas' ability to adapt to their environment. By leveraging the natural conditions of the Andes, they created a sustainable solution to food preservation that required no modern technology. These storehouses were not only practical but also a testament to the Incas' ingenuity and foresight. They understood the importance of planning for the future, a lesson that remains relevant today. As we explore the Colcas, we're reminded of the Incas' remarkable ability to combine practicality with innovation. Their storehouses were more than just buildings, they were a lifeline for an entire civilization. Next, we'll delve into the quarries where the Incas sourced the massive stone blocks that built their empire, uncovering the secrets behind their incredible stonework. Now, let's turn our attention to the very foundation of Inca engineering, their stone quarries. These quarries were the lifeblood of their construction projects, providing the massive stone blocks that built their iconic structures. But how did the Incas, without the aid of modern machinery, extract, transport, and shape these colossal stones with such precision? The answer lies in their unparalleled ingenuity and mastery of stonework. The Incas sourced their stone from quarries scattered across the Andes, often located in remote and rugged terrain. One of the most famous quarries is at Cachacota near Ollantaytambo. Here, the Incas extracted enormous blocks of granite, some weighing several tons. To remove these stones, they used a combination of natural tools and clever techniques. They would first identify natural fractures in the rock, then use bronze or stone tools to wedge and pry the blocks loose. In some cases, they even used water to expand cracks in the stone, a method that showcased their deep understanding of natural forces. Once the stones were extracted, the real challenge began, transporting them to construction sites often miles away. The Incas didn't have wheels or draft animals capable of carrying such heavy loads, so they relied on human labor and ingenuity. Teams of workers would use ropes, logs, and ramps to move the stones. They would place logs beneath the blocks, rolling them forward while constantly repositioning the logs to create a makeshift conveyor system. For steep or uneven terrain, they built ramps and causeways, sometimes spanning great distances. This labor-intensive process required incredible coordination and effort, but it allowed the Incas to move stones that would challenge even modern machinery. Shaping the stones was another feat of engineering brilliance. The Incas achieved their signature precision without metal tools or advanced measuring devices. Instead, they used harder stones to pound and grind the blocks into shape, creating smooth, flat surfaces. They also employed a technique called ashlar masonry, where stones were cut to fit together perfectly without mortar. This method not only created visually stunning structures, but also made them incredibly resilient to earthquakes. The stone's interlocking design allowed them to shift slightly during seismic activity, preventing collapse. What's truly remarkable is the scale of their quarrying operations. The Incas didn't just extract a few stones here and there, they moved mountains, literally. At sites like Sacsayhuamán, some of the stones weigh over 100 tons, yet they were transported and fitted with astonishing precision. This level of craftsmanship speaks to the Incas' dedication and their ability to organize large-scale projects with remarkable efficiency. As we explore these quarries, we're left in awe of the Incas' ability to harness their environment and transform raw stone into architectural masterpieces. Their techniques, though ancient, continue to baffle modern engineers and inspire admiration. Next, we'll uncover how the Incas used their advanced knowledge of astronomy to align their structures with celestial events, revealing yet another layer of their extraordinary engineering prowess. Now, let's shift our gaze upward to the skies above the Andes, where the Incas demonstrated yet another layer of their brilliant astronomical alignments. The Incas were not only master builders but also keen observers of the heavens. Their structures were often designed with celestial events in mind, blending engineering with a profound understanding of the cosmos. One of the most striking examples of this is the Ingenuity stone, a carved rock found at Machu Picchu that served as a solar clock and ceremonial site. This stone, often referred to as the hitching post of the sun, was precisely positioned to align with the sun during solstices, marking the changing seasons and guiding agricultural activities. The Incas' knowledge of astronomy was deeply intertwined with their daily lives. They used celestial alignments to plan their agricultural calendar, ensuring crops were planted and harvested at optimal times. By observing the movements of the sun, moon, and stars, they could predict weather patterns and avoid crop failures. This connection between the heavens and the earth was not just practical, it was sacred. The Incas believed that celestial bodies were deities, and their temples and structures were often aligned to honor these gods. For example, the Temple of the Sun in Cusco was designed so that sunlight would illuminate specific areas during solstices, creating a dramatic interplay of light and shadow that reinforced their spiritual beliefs. Timekeeping was another area where the Incas' astronomical expertise shone. They developed a sophisticated calendar system based on solar and lunar cycles, which allowed them to organize their society with remarkable precision. The Ingenuity stone, along with other structures like the Torreon at Machu Picchu, functioned as an observatory, enabling priests and astronomers to track celestial events and mark important dates for rituals and festivals. These alignments were not accidental, they were the result of meticulous planning and a deep understanding of the sky's patterns. What makes the Incas' astronomical achievements even more impressive is the precision with which they executed them. Without telescopes or modern instruments, they relied on careful observation and mathematical calculations to align their structures with celestial events. This level of accuracy speaks to their dedication and intellectual prowess. The Ingenuity stone, for instance, is so precisely aligned that even a slight deviation would render it ineffective. This attention to detail underscores the Incas' ability to merge science, spirituality, and engineering into a cohesive system. As we marvel at these celestial alignments, we're reminded of the Incas' holistic approach to life. They saw no separation between the natural and the divine, the practical and the spiritual. Their structures were not just feats of engineering, they were expressions of their worldview, designed to harmonize with the rhythms of the universe. Next, we'll explore how the Incas harnessed the power of water, creating underground channels that showcased their mastery of hydraulics and their ability to control one of nature's most vital resources. Now, let's descend from the celestial heights and delve into the hidden world beneath the surface, where the Incas showcased yet another dimension of their engineering genius: underground water channels. These intricate systems, found in sites like Tipón and Machu Picchu, reveal a mastery of hydraulics that continues to astonish modern engineers. The Incas didn't just build above ground, they also harnessed the power of water flowing beneath their feet, creating networks of channels that were as functional as they were ingenious. At Tipón, for example, the Incas constructed a complex irrigation system that still functions today, centuries after its creation. The underground channels here were designed to distribute water evenly across terraced fields, ensuring that crops received the precise amount of moisture needed to thrive. What's remarkable is how these channels were engineered to control water flow with incredible precision. By using gravity and carefully calculated slopes, the Incas could direct water exactly where it was needed, preventing both flooding and drought. This level of control over such a vital resource highlights their deep understanding of hydraulics and their ability to adapt to the challenging terrain of the Andes. Machu Picchu offers another stunning example of the Incas' hydraulic expertise. Beneath the iconic citadel lies a network of underground channels that managed water runoff from the surrounding mountains. These channels not only prevented erosion but also supplied the city with fresh water for drinking, bathing, and ceremonial use. The Incas even designed fountains that operated purely through gravity, showcasing their ability to blend practicality with aesthetic beauty. The precision of these systems is astounding. Each channel, fountain, and drain was meticulously planned to ensure efficient water management, even during heavy rains. What makes these underground channels truly extraordinary is the Incas' ability to integrate them seamlessly into their larger architectural designs. Water wasn't just a resource to be managed, it was a sacred element deeply connected to their spiritual beliefs. The channels at sites like Tipón and Machu Picchu were more than just engineering marvels. They were expressions of the Incas' reverence for nature and their commitment to living in harmony with it. By controlling water flow, they not only sustained their cities but also honored the life-giving force that water represented. As we explore these underground marvels, we're reminded once again of the Incas' holistic approach to engineering. Their ability to manipulate water with such precision without the aid of modern technology speaks to their ingenuity and resourcefulness. These channels are a testament to their skill in adapting to their environment and creating systems that are both functional and deeply meaningful. Next, we'll turn our attention to the layout of Inca cities, where urban planning and cosmological beliefs came together to create spaces that were as organized as they were spiritually significant. Now, let's step into the heart of Inca civilization and explore the remarkable urban planning that shaped their cities. The layout of Inca cities like Cusco and Machu Picchu wasn't just about functionality. It was a reflection of their deep connection to the cosmos and their environment. Every street, plaza, and building was carefully designed to align with their spiritual beliefs and the natural world around them. Cusco, the capital of the Inca Empire, is a prime example of this harmonious design. The city was laid out in the shape of a puma, a sacred animal in Inca culture, symbolizing strength and power. The head of the puma was represented by the fortress of Sacsayhuamán, while the body stretched across the city's central plaza and its tail extended to the confluence of two rivers. This symbolic design wasn't just artistic, it was a way for the Incas to embed their cosmology into the very fabric of their capital. The streets and buildings were arranged to align with celestial events, such as the solstices and equinoxes, creating a living calendar that connected the people to the heavens. Machu Picchu, on the other hand, showcases a different but equally impressive approach to urban planning. Built high in the Andes, the city was divided into distinct sectors for agriculture, housing, and religious activities. The agricultural terraces, residential areas, and temples were all interconnected by a network of stairways and pathways, creating a seamless flow between spaces. What's fascinating is how the Incas used the natural contours of the mountain to guide their design. Instead of flattening the land, they worked with the terrain, building structures that seemed to grow out of the rock itself. This not only made the city more resilient to earthquakes, but also gave it a sense of unity with the surrounding landscape. The engineering techniques behind these cities were just as impressive as their designs. The Incas used precise stonework to create buildings that could withstand the test of time. Walls were constructed with interlocking stones that fit together so tightly, not even a blade of grass could slip between them. This technique, known as ashlar masonry, not only provided stability but also added to the aesthetic beauty of the cities. The Incas also incorporated advanced drainage systems to manage rainwater and prevent erosion, ensuring their cities remained functional even in the harshest weather conditions. What truly sets Inca urban planning apart is the way it blended practicality with spirituality. Every element of their cities, from the alignment of buildings to the flow of water, was infused with meaning. The Incas saw their cities as microcosms of the universe, where the physical and spiritual worlds were intertwined. This holistic approach to design allowed them to create spaces that were not only efficient but also deeply meaningful. As we marvel at the ingenuity of Inca urban planning, we're reminded of their ability to balance the practical needs of a growing empire with their reverence for the natural and spiritual worlds. Their cities were more than just places to live. They were expressions of their worldview, designed to connect the people with the cosmos and the earth. Next, we'll turn our attention to the defensive structures that protected these cities, exploring how the Incas used engineering to safeguard their empire from invaders. Now, let's shift our focus to the formidable defensive structures that stood as the guardians of the Inca Empire. The Incas were not only master builders of cities, but also ingenious architects of fortresses designed to withstand the fiercest attacks. Among these, Sacsayhuamán and Ollantaytambo stand out as prime examples of their defensive prowess, showcasing both strategic brilliance and engineering excellence. Sacsayhuamán, often referred to as a fortress, is a marvel of military architecture. Perched high above the city of Cusco, its massive zigzagging walls were constructed from enormous stone blocks, some weighing over 100 tons. These walls were not just imposing in size but also in design. The zigzag pattern created multiple angles for defenders to repel attackers, while the sheer height and thickness of the walls made them nearly impossible to breach. The precision with which these stones were cut and fitted together is a testament to the Incas' advanced stoneworking techniques. Even without mortar, the walls have withstood centuries of earthquakes and weathering, a true testament to their durability. Ollantaytambo, another iconic fortress, served as both a military stronghold and a ceremonial center. Located in the Sacred Valley, its terraced walls and strategic position on a steep hillside made it a formidable defensive structure. The Incas used the natural terrain to their advantage, building terraces that not only provided agricultural space but also acted as barriers against invaders. The fortress's main temple area was protected by massive stone walls, and its intricate network of stairways and pathways allowed defenders to move quickly and efficiently during battle. What's particularly fascinating is how the Incas transported the massive stones used in Ollantaytambo's construction from quarries located miles away, a feat that still baffles modern engineers. The engineering behind these defensive structures goes beyond their physical strength. The Incas incorporated psychological elements into their designs, using the sheer scale and complexity of their fortresses to intimidate potential invaders. The sight of Sacsayhuamán's towering walls or Ollantaytambo's terraced defenses would have been enough to deter many attackers before a single arrow was fired. Additionally, the strategic placement of these fortresses allowed the Incas to control key routes and resources, further solidifying their dominance over the region. What truly sets these defensive structures apart is their dual purpose. While they were built to protect the empire, they also served as symbols of Inca power and ingenuity. The massive walls of Sacsayhuamán and the terraced defenses of Ollantaytambo were not just barriers, they were statements of the empire's strength and resilience. The Incas understood that a strong defense was as much about perception as it was about physical protection. As we explore these incredible fortresses, we're reminded of the Incas' ability to blend practicality with artistry. Their defensive structures were not only functional but also deeply symbolic, reflecting their understanding of both warfare and the natural world. Next, we'll delve into the spiritual heart of the Inca Empire, examining the intricate designs of their religious architecture and the engineering techniques that brought their sacred spaces to life. Now, let's step into the spiritual heart of the Inca Empire, where architecture and belief intertwine to create spaces of profound reverence. The Incas were not only master engineers but also deeply spiritual people. and their religious architecture stands as a testament to their devotion and ingenuity. Temples and shrines were more than just places of worship, they were expressions of the Inca worldview, blending engineering brilliance with sacred symbolism. One of the most iconic examples of Inca religious architecture is the Coricancha, or the Temple of the Sun, located in the heart of Cusco. This temple was the most sacred site in the empire, dedicated to Inti, the sun god. The walls of Coricancha were once covered in sheets of gold, reflecting the Inca belief that gold was the sweat of the sun. The precision of its stonework is breathtaking, with each block fitting so perfectly that not even a blade of grass could slip between them. The temple's alignment with celestial events, such as solstices and equinoxes, further highlights the Incas' advanced understanding of astronomy and their desire to harmonize their sacred spaces with the cosmos. Another remarkable example is the Intihuatana stone, found at sites like Machu Picchu and Pisac, often referred to as a hitching post of the sun. This carved stone served both as a ceremonial altar and an astronomical tool. The Incas believed it could literally tie the sun to the earth, ensuring its return after the winter solstice. The engineering behind the Intihuatana is as fascinating as its spiritual significance. The stone was meticulously carved and positioned to align with the sun's movements, demonstrating the Incas' ability to merge spiritual beliefs with precise scientific knowledge. The construction of these sacred spaces required more than just technical skill. It demanded a deep understanding of the natural world. The Incas often chose locations for their temples that were in harmony with the surrounding landscape, such as mountain peaks, river valleys, or natural rock formations. This practice, known as Ushnu, involved creating platforms or altars that connected the earth with the heavens. The engineering techniques used to build these structures were equally impressive. Massive stones were quarried, transported, and shaped with incredible precision, often without the use of mortar. The result was a seamless integration of human craftsmanship and natural beauty. What makes Inca religious architecture truly extraordinary is its dual purpose. These structures were not only places of worship, but also centers of community life, education, and governance. They served as physical manifestations of the Inca cosmology, where the spiritual and the practical coexisted in perfect balance. The temples and shrines were designed to inspire awe and reverence, reminding the people of their connection to the divine and the natural world. As we explore these sacred spaces, we gain a deeper appreciation for the Incas' ability to blend art, science, and spirituality. Their religious architecture was more than just a feat of engineering. It was a reflection of their worldview, a bridge between the earthly and the divine. Next, we'll turn our attention to the ingenious water features that brought life and beauty to the Inca Empire, exploring how their mastery of hydraulics shaped their cities and culture. Now, let's shift our focus to the life-giving elements that flowed through the heart of the Inca Empire: water. Among their many engineering marvels, the Incas' mastery of water management stands out, particularly in the creation of their stunning fountains. Found in sites like Machu Picchu and Tipón, these water features were not only practical but also deeply symbolic, reflecting the Incas' reverence for water as a sacred resource. At Machu Picchu, the fountains are a testament to the Incas' ingenuity. The site features a series of 16 interconnected fountains, each fed by a natural spring located high above the city. Using gravity-fed systems, the Incas channeled water through carefully carved stone channels, ensuring a steady flow to every part of the city. The precision of these channels is remarkable, with each fountain designed to distribute water evenly while maintaining its purity. The fountains were more than just a source of water. They were a symbol of life, fertility, and the Incas' connection to the natural world. Tipón, often referred to as the hydraulic garden of the Incas, takes water engineering to another level. Here, the fountains are part of an elaborate irrigation system that cascades down terraced slopes, creating a breathtaking display of flowing water. the Incas used gravity to their advantage, designing channels and fountains that directed water with incredible precision. The fountains at Tipón were not only functional but also ceremonial, serving as places of worship and reflection. The sound of flowing water, combined with the beauty of the surrounding landscape, created a serene atmosphere that enhanced the spiritual experience. What makes these fountains truly extraordinary is the Incas' understanding of hydraulics. Without modern tools or technology, they engineered systems that harnessed the power of gravity to move water across vast distances. The fountains were designed to minimize erosion and maximize efficiency, ensuring that water reached even the most remote parts of their cities. This mastery of water management was crucial for sustaining agriculture, supporting large populations, and maintaining the cleanliness of their settlements. Beyond their practical uses, the fountains held deep cultural significance. Water was considered a gift from the gods, and the Incas believed it had the power to purify and renew. The fountains were often placed near temples and sacred spaces, symbolizing the connection between the physical and spiritual worlds. The sound of flowing water was thought to carry prayers to the heavens, making these fountains not just engineering feats but also integral parts of Inca rituals and ceremonies. As we marvel at these ancient water features, we gain a deeper appreciation for the Incas' ability to blend functionality with beauty. Their fountains were more than just engineering achievements. They were expressions of their worldview, celebrating the life-giving power of water and its role in sustaining both the body and the soul. Next, we'll delve into the agricultural innovations that allowed the Incas to thrive in one of the most challenging environments on Earth, exploring how they transformed the Andes into a fertile landscape. Now, let's turn our attention to the agricultural ingenuity that allowed the Inca Empire to flourish in one of the most challenging landscapes on Earth. The Andes, with its steep slopes, unpredictable weather, and thin soil, presented significant obstacles to farming. Yet, the Incas not only overcame these challenges but thrived, thanks to their innovative agricultural techniques that continue to impress modern scientists. One of their most remarkable achievements was the development of crop rotation. The Incas understood that continuously planting the same crops in the same soil would deplete its nutrients, leading to poor yield. To combat this, they rotated crops like maize, potatoes, and quinoa across different fields, allowing the soil to recover and remain fertile. This practice not only sustained their food supply but also ensured a diverse and balanced diet for their people. The Incas' knowledge of crop rotation was so advanced that it predates similar practices in Europe by centuries. Equally impressive was their mastery of soil fertilization. In the high-altitude regions of the Andes, where fertile soil was scarce, the Incas devised ingenious methods to enrich the land. They used natural fertilizers such as guano, bird droppings collected from coastal islands, and fish remnants to boost soil fertility. These materials were transported over long distances, showcasing the Incas' logistical prowess and their commitment to agricultural sustainability. By enriching the soil, they were able to grow crops in areas that would otherwise have been barren. The Incas also experimented with microclimates to optimize crop growth. Sites like Moray, with its circular terraces, served as agricultural laboratories. Each terrace had a slightly different temperature and humidity level, allowing the Incas to test which crops thrived in specific conditions. This experimentation enabled them to adapt their farming practices to the diverse environments within their empire, from the high mountains to the coastal valleys. Another key innovation was their use of terraced farming. By carving terraces into steep mountain slopes, the Incas transformed inhospitable terrain into productive farmland. These terraces prevented soil erosion, retained moisture, and created flat surfaces for planting. The precision of their construction, combined with advanced irrigation systems, allowed water to flow evenly across the fields, ensuring that crops received the hydration they needed. This technique not only maximized agricultural output but also demonstrated the Incas' deep understanding of their environment. The success of these agricultural practices was vital to the Inca Empire's stability and expansion. By producing surplus food, they could support a large population, maintain a strong army, and build monumental structures. Their ability to defy the limitations of their environment through innovation and experimentation is a testament to their ingenuity and resourcefulness. As we reflect on these agricultural marvels, it's clear that the Incas were not just skilled engineers but also masterful farmers. Their techniques not only sustained their empire but also laid the groundwork for sustainable farming practices that are still relevant today. Next, we'll explore the intricate stone carvings that adorned their sacred sites, revealing yet another layer of their artistic and engineering brilliance. Moving from the agricultural innovations that sustained the Inca Empire, we now turn our gaze to the artistic and spiritual expressions etched into stone. The intricate carvings found at sites like Kenco and Ollantaytambo stand as a testament to the Incas' extraordinary craftsmanship and their deep connection to the natural and spiritual worlds. These stone carvings, often overlooked in discussions of Inca engineering, reveal a level of precision and artistry that continues to baffle modern researchers. At Kenco, for example, the rock formations are adorned with elaborate carvings that include zigzagging channels, staircases, and symbolic figures. These designs were not merely decorative, they held profound spiritual significance. The zigzagging channels, for instance, are believed to have been used in rituals involving the flow of liquids, possibly chicha, a sacred maize beer, or even blood during ceremonial offerings. The precision of these carvings suggests that the Incas used specialized tools, likely made from bronze or harder stones, to achieve such intricate details. Yet, the exact methods they employed remain a mystery, as no tools or blueprints from that era have been discovered. Ollantaytambo, another site renowned for its stonework, features massive blocks of andesite stone with finely carved surfaces. Here, the carvings include geometric patterns and symbolic motifs that may have represented celestial bodies, deities, or natural elements. The Incas' ability to carve such designs into incredibly hard stone without the use of modern tools is a marvel in itself. Some researchers suggest that they used a combination of hammerstones, abrasives, and water to gradually shape the stone, a process that would have required immense patience and skill. The symbolic meanings behind these carvings are equally fascinating. Many of the designs align with the Incas' cosmological beliefs, reflecting their understanding of the universe and their place within it. For example, the staircases carved into the rocks at Kenco may symbolize the connection between the earthly realm and the heavens, a common theme in Inca spirituality. Similarly, the geometric patterns at Ollantaytambo could represent the harmony and balance that the Incas sought to achieve in their daily lives and their relationship with nature. What makes these carvings even more remarkable is their durability. Despite centuries of exposure to the elements, many of these designs remain intact, a testament to the Incas' mastery of stonework. The precision and care with which they were created suggest that these carvings were not just functional or decorative, but held deep cultural and spiritual significance. As we marvel at these stone carvings, we are reminded that the Incas were not only engineers and farmers, but also artists and philosophers. Their ability to blend practicality with profound symbolism is a hallmark of their civilization, offering us a glimpse into their worldview and their reverence for the natural and spiritual realms. Next, we will delve into the final marvel of Inca engineering, exploring the enduring mysteries that continue to captivate scientists and historians alike. As we reach the culmination of our journey through the wonders of Inca engineering, it's time to reflect on the 25 marvels we've explored, each one a testament to the ingenuity and skill of this ancient civilization. From the awe-inspiring precision of Machu Picchu's stonework to the intricate agricultural terraces of Moray, the Incas achieved feats that continue to defy modern science. Their ability to construct massive structures, manage water with unparalleled expertise, and align their buildings with celestial events speaks to a level of knowledge and craftsmanship that remains unmatched. Yet, despite centuries of study, many of these engineering marvels are shrouded in mystery. How did the Incas transport and fit massive stone blocks with such precision? What tools and techniques allowed them to carve intricate designs into solid rock? How did they master the challenges of building on steep mountain slopes and in remote locations? These questions continue to puzzle scientists and archaeologists who are still working to uncover the secrets behind Inca engineering. Modern researchers have proposed various theories, from the use of simple yet effective tools like hammerstones and abrasives to the possibility of advanced knowledge in physics and geometry. Some even suggest that the Incas may have employed techniques we have yet to discover or fully understand. Despite advances in technology, replicating their achievements with the same level of precision and durability remains a challenge. What makes these mysteries even more fascinating is the cultural and spiritual context in which they were created. The Incas didn't just build for practicality. Their structures were deeply intertwined with their beliefs, cosmology, and reverence for nature. This blend of functionality and symbolism adds another layer of complexity to our understanding of their engineering prowess. As we stand in awe of these ancient marvels, we are reminded that the Incas were not just builders but visionaries. Their legacy challenges us to rethink what is possible and inspires us to explore the boundaries of human ingenuity. While we may never fully unravel all their secrets, the enduring mysteries of Inca engineering continue to captivate and inspire, inviting us to keep searching for answers. With this, we conclude our exploration of the 25 Inca engineering marvels that defy modern science. But the story doesn't end here. There's still so much to discover and learn. Which of these marvels left you the most amazed? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more journeys into the mysteries of history. Until next time, keep exploring. Now, let's take a closer look at some of Machu Picchu's hidden secrets, features that often go unnoticed but hold incredible significance. Beyond the iconic terraces and temples lies a network of underground chambers and hidden water channels, each revealing another layer of the Incas' engineering genius. These lesser-known elements not only showcase their technical skill, but also hint at the deeper cultural and spiritual meanings behind their designs. One of the most intriguing aspects of Machu Picchu is its underground chambers. These spaces, often overlooked by visitors, were carefully carved into the bedrock and served multiple purposes. Some researchers believe these chambers were used for storage, keeping food and supplies cool and preserved in the mountain environment. Others suggest they may have had ceremonial or religious significance, perhaps serving as spaces for rituals or offerings to the gods. The precision with which these chambers were constructed without the use of modern tools raises questions about the techniques the Incas employed to carve and shape solid rock with such accuracy. Equally fascinating are the hidden water channels that run beneath the site. Machu Picchu's advanced hydraulic system is a marvel in itself, designed to manage water flow with incredible efficiency. These channels, often concealed beneath stone pathways or within the walls of structures, directed rainwater and natural springs throughout the city. The Incas understood the importance of water management, especially in a mountainous region prone to heavy rainfall. By creating a network of channels, they prevented flooding, ensured a steady water supply, and even used gravity to power fountains and baths. The engineering behind this system is so sophisticated that it still functions today, centuries after its construction. But what was the purpose of these hidden features? Some theories propose that the underground chambers and water channels were part of a larger plan to harmonize the city with its natural surroundings. The Incas revered nature and believed in aligning their structures with the landscape and celestial events. These hidden elements may have been designed to enhance the spiritual energy of Machu Picchu, creating a connection between the earth, water, and sky. Others suggest they were practical solutions to the challenges of building on a mountain ridge, ensuring the city's survival and functionality. As we uncover these hidden secrets, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity of Machu Picchu's design. The Incas didn't just build a city, they created a masterpiece that blended engineering, spirituality, and artistry. Their ability to integrate these elements so seamlessly continues to inspire awe and curiosity, reminding us that there's always more to discover beneath the surface. What other secrets might Machu Picchu hold? The answer lies in the stones, waiting for us to uncover them. Now, let's turn our attention to the stars and uncover how the Incas wove their celestial knowledge into the very fabric of their engineering. Astronomy played a pivotal role in Inca architecture, guiding the placement and design of their most sacred structures. The Incas were master observers of the heavens, and their understanding of celestial events influenced everything from temple alignments to agricultural planning. This deep connection between the sky and the earth is one of the most fascinating aspects of their engineering legacy. One of the most striking examples of this celestial alignment can be found in the Temple of the Sun at Coricancha in Cusco. This sacred site was designed to capture the first rays of the rising sun during the winter solstice, a moment of great spiritual significance. The temple's windows and doorways were precisely positioned to align with the sun's path, creating a dramatic interplay of light and shadow. This alignment wasn't just for show. It served as a calendar marking the changing seasons and guiding the timing of important agricultural and religious activities. The Incas' ability to integrate astronomy into their architecture demonstrates their profound respect for the natural world and their skill in harmonizing human creations with cosmic rhythms. Another remarkable example is the Intihuatana stone at Machu Picchu, often referred to as the hitching post of the sun. This carved stone pillar was used as an astronomical tool to track the sun's movement throughout the year. During the equinoxes, the stone casts no shadow at noon, a phenomenon that symbolized the sun's balance and the harmony of the universe. The Intihuatana wasn't just a scientific instrument, it was also a spiritual one, believed to hold the sun in place and ensure its return after the shortest day of the year. This blend of science and spirituality is a hallmark of Inca engineering, showcasing their ability to merge practical knowledge with deep cultural meaning. The Incas also used their astronomical expertise to plan their agricultural terraces. By observing the stars and the sun's path, they determined the best times for planting and harvesting crops. Sites like Moray, with its circular terraces, may have served as agricultural laboratories where the Incas experimented with different microclimates, guided by their understanding of celestial cycles. This knowledge allowed them to maximize crop yields and sustain their empire in the challenging Andean environment. The role of astronomy in Inca engineering goes beyond mere functionality. It reflects a worldview in which the heavens and the earth were deeply interconnected. By aligning their structures with celestial events, the Incas created spaces that were not only practical but also imbued with spiritual significance. Their ability to blend science, art, and spirituality in such a seamless way continues to inspire awe and admiration. As we look to the stars, we're reminded that the Incas' legacy is not just in the stones they left behind, but in the way they saw the universe as a living, interconnected whole. What other celestial secrets might their structures hold? The answer lies in the alignment of their temples, waiting for us to decode their ancient wisdom. Now, let's shift our gaze from the ancient past to the present day and explore how the legacy of Inca engineering continues to shape and inspire modern architecture and engineering. The ingenuity of the Incas wasn't just a product of their time. It laid the groundwork for principles that resonate even in contemporary design and construction. Their mastery of stonework, water management, and urban planning has left an indelible mark, offering lessons that modern engineers and architects still study and admire. One of the most enduring influences of Inca engineering is their approach to stone construction. The precision with which they cut and fitted massive stone blocks without mortar has become a benchmark for durability and craftsmanship. Modern architects have drawn inspiration from this technique, particularly in regions prone to earthquakes. The interlocking design of Inca walls, which allows them to shift and settle without collapsing, has informed the development of seismic-resistant structures. This ancient wisdom is now being applied in innovative ways, blending traditional knowledge with modern materials to create buildings that can withstand the forces of nature. The Incas' advanced understanding of hydraulics and water management is another area where their legacy shines. Their intricate network of canals, fountains, and drainage systems, designed to work with gravity and natural terrain, has influenced modern approaches to sustainable water management. Today, engineers look to sites like Tipón and Machu Picchu for inspiration in designing systems that efficiently capture, store, and distribute water, especially in arid or challenging environments. The Incas' ability to harmonize their engineering with the natural landscape serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of working with rather than against the environment. Urban planning is yet another field where Inca principles continue to inspire. The layout of cities like Cusco and Machu Picchu, with their careful alignment to celestial events and natural features, reflects a holistic approach to design that balances functionality, spirituality, and aesthetics. Modern urban planners have taken cues from this integration, striving to create spaces that are not only efficient but also meaningful and connected to their surroundings. The concept of designing cities that reflect the rhythms of nature and the cosmos is gaining traction as societies seek more sustainable and harmonious ways of living. Perhaps one of the most profound aspects of the Inca legacy is their ability to blend science, art, and spirituality into their engineering. This holistic approach has sparked a growing interest in creating structures that serve practical purposes while also evoking a sense of wonder and connection. From the alignment of buildings with celestial events to the use of natural materials and forms, the Incas' work reminds us that engineering is not just about solving problems. It's about creating spaces that uplift the human spirit. As we continue to face challenges like climate change, urbanization, and natural disasters, the lessons of Inca engineering offer timeless wisdom. Their ability to innovate within the constraints of their environment, their respect for natural forces, and their commitment to creating enduring, meaningful structures provide a blueprint for sustainable and resilient design. The legacy of the Incas is not just a relic of the past, it's a living inspiration, urging us to build a future that honors both the earth and the heavens. What other secrets might their ancient techniques hold for the challenges of tomorrow? The answer lies in the stones they left behind, waiting for us to uncover their enduring brilliance. As we bring our journey through the wonders of Inca engineering to a close, it's impossible not to marvel at the sheer brilliance and ingenuity of this ancient civilization. From the awe-inspiring precision of Machu Picchu's stonework to the intricate water systems of Tipón, the Incas achieved feats that continue to baffle and inspire modern scientists and engineers. Their ability to harmonize their creations with the natural world, their mastery of materials, and their deep understanding of astronomy and hydraulics stand as a testament to their unparalleled skill and vision. What makes these achievements even more remarkable is that they were accomplished without the tools and technologies we rely on today. The Incas worked with what they had, using their knowledge of the environment, their creativity, and their determination to build structures that have endured for centuries. Their legacy is not just in the stones they left behind, but in the lessons they offer us about innovation, sustainability, and resilience. As we reflect on these 25 marvels, it's clear that the Incas were far ahead of their time. Their engineering continues to defy modern science, challenging us to rethink what's possible and inspiring us to push the boundaries of our own capabilities. Whether it's the mystery of how they transported massive stones or the precision of their celestial alignments, the Incas have left us with questions that still spark curiosity and wonder. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these Inca engineering marvels impressed you the most? Was it the terraced beauty of Pisac, the fortress of Sacsayhuamán, or perhaps the agricultural ingenuity of Moray? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know which site you'd most like to explore. If you enjoyed this journey through the wonders of the Inca Empire, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Until next time, keep exploring, keep wondering, and keep uncovering the secrets of our incredible world.